Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree? Yes. Co-creation at its best. You are knowing what you are wanting? You like to want? Yes. You like to find fresh, new, expanded, more specific details of your desire? Do you know that your desire in its fullest fulfillment is certain? Yes. Well, when you know that, then your desire is sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. To carve out preference with the knowledge that it's just a matter of preparing the vibrational readiness, and that the details will flow in perfection, timing perfection, fun perfection. In other words, perfection meaning the details of your desire will flow to you, of course, when you are ready for them, but in the perfection of your readiness for them. You know how you don't want to pick that hard green, not yet ripe fruit from the tree and eat it just because it was on the calendar? I set a goal to eat this today. And I'm going to eat you today, whether you are ready for me to enjoy you or not. And sometimes you set goals like that. It's like, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it in this timing because, and we say, you don't have a good reason. Because I said that I would, and I told others. And if I don't do it when I said I was going to do it, or when they said they wanted me to do it, I might look bad. So I'm just going to pretend like this fruit is sweet. And we want you to get into the rhythm of the natural unfolding of things. But it's hard for you to do that if you don't trust in it, if you don't know. People talk about possibilities. We don't. We talk about certainties. People talk about probabilities. And we want you to feel the certainty of your creation. But before you can feel that certainty, you have to understand how the laws work, and you have to understand what you feel like in relationship to your own desire. Esther has great fun in the produce section. It knocks her over with its beauty. But everything there isn't ready for her enjoyment. It was ready for the store to sell it, but it isn't ready to be enjoyed today. So she just sort of picks around. And she only takes home what's ready to eat today. How about you? Do you take that hard green stuff home? So if you're feeling around and only taking home what's ready, you have an expectation. You can tell by the way it feels what it's going to be like when you experience it, can't you? And we want you to know that you can tell by the way it feels. Now, we don't want you feeling people.
I don't know if I'm ready for you or if you're ready for me.
We want you to feel. We want you to feel your way to the ripeness of things, to the ripeness. Maybe that's a perfect word to integrate into the conversation about creation, because you really don't want things to come to you before they are ready for you or before you are ready for them, but you think you do, because you think you have adjustment capabilities that we know you don't have. You think wrong person, right time, or right person, wrong time. You think that they can come to you and you will adjust to them. And we want you to know, unless it's right, it isn't right. And when you participate in things that either you're not ready for or that aren't ready for you, then you don't have a good experience. And then you start making lists and setting goals and making decisions with your brain instead of with your guidance. And then life becomes harder. And almost everyone you know around you is doing that too. So it seems like the normal approach. And while it might be normal in terms of what most humans are doing, it certainly isn't the most fun. It certainly isn't the most productive. It certainly doesn't feel the best when it's happening. And it certainly doesn't give you the best results. What gives you the best results is doing the work that is your work to do. And that is much simpler than most of you are making it